The Miami Heat are one game away from making it to the NBA Finals, so I thought we should look at every single Miami Heat Funko Pop that has ever been made. Let's go! So in today's video, we're going to be looking at every single Funko Pop that was made that is relating to the Miami Heat, and then we're going to go ahead and check out how much each of these Funko Pops is worth. And to be honest, there's not a lot of Funko Pops, but I want to go ahead and show you guys anyways. Alright everyone, so the very first Funko Pop that we're going to be talking about was the very first NBA Funko Pop, and this was the LeBron James in the red Miami Heat jersey. So this Funko Pop, as you can see, is a very vintage looking Funko Pop. Definitely the older mold. You can see like the basketball was kind of like rough. Honestly, the image right here, you can probably see it's like one of the old ceramic models that they used to have because of the way it's like glossing up. So this is a very cool Funko Pop. If you had the chance to pick up this Funko Pop, consider yourself lucky. I mean, you have him in the headband, you have him in the OG red jersey. It would have been pretty cool if they had him in the LeBron shoes at the time. So if you want to purchase one of these LeBron James Funko Pops, the OG vintage Miami Heat NBA Funko Pop, it is going to cost you $250 if you're able to find it. So right now, as you guys can see on the screen right now, it is a sold listing. It was an auction that went live and somebody got lucky and picked it up. On Pop Price Guide, the value is actually $310, so take it as you want. But yeah, let's go on to the next Miami Heat Funko Pop. Alright guys, so the very next Miami Heat Funko Pop on this list is the OG vintage Dwayne Wade himself, Mr. Miami Heat, Wade County. He is the person, he is the player that defines what being a Miami Heat all-star or franchise player is. We know we've had the Alonzo Mournings, but if it wasn't for Dwayne Wade himself, we would have never gotten a championship here. Okay, we probably would have eventually, especially considering the Jimmy Butler, but honestly, almost everything significant that has happened to Miami has been caused by this amazing player right here in Dwayne Wade himself. If you guys want to pick yourself up this OG Dwayne Wade Funko Pop, again, this is from the first mold. You can kind of see just by how rough the actual model looks compared to the new stuff. If you want to pick yourself a Dwayne Wade Funko Pop, if you're lucky, in an auction, the last one that sold was over $600. And then before that, there was a PSA 8 graded Funko Pop that sold for over $900. As of right now, Pop Price Guide has this Funko Pop valued at $970 if you guys want to go ahead and pick it up. So again, all-star player, franchise player, a legend in the Miami Heat, Hall of Famer. I mean, Dwayne Wade, the Flash himself, and what an amazing Funko Pop. And again, it is only number 2. And believe it or not, there is not a lot of Miami Heat Pops, so to get yourself one of these, it is truly an honor. Alright, so the next Funko Pop on this list was actually like this NBA Sports kind of like 2-pack that was going on at the time. But this time around, it is Dwayne Wade again. And then this time it's Dwayne Wade versus Steph Curry. And this was actually a convention exclusive for the year 2015, guys. So this was back when Steph Curry was balling out. 2015, this was kind of like that LeBron versus Steph Curry era. And then for some reason they decided to go ahead and put Dwayne Wade versus Steph Curry. I personally don't understand why Funko decided to choose this matchup. I think it would have been very fitting if it was LeBron versus Steph Curry, considering the times it was like happening in. However, this is a very awesome Funko Pop. It is super hard to get. I mean, you could just see it's still the old vintage mold of Funko when they first originally started creating them. So, and you could just tell how old it is by looking at that convention exclusive sticker. Like that was before the summer conventions, the fall conventions. This was just a plain old convention sticker that Funko just went ahead and threw it on. And again, this is only the third Miami Heat Funko Pop that you were able to obtain, guys. Like there's only 4 Miami Heat Funko Pops, and this was the third one, a convention exclusive back from 2015. And guys, the last known sold price for this very Funko Pop was $700. It was a best offer accepted, so it could have been a little bit less, but it was $700. And if you go on Pop Price Guide, they have the Dwayne Wade versus a Steph Curry only at $410. So it is much cheaper on Pop Price Guide than what you would actually have to pay for, because honestly, sometimes with Funko Pops, it's about where can you get them or where can you find them rather than how much it really costs on the market, you know? And finally, of course, guys, the most modern Funko Pop from the Miami Heat is going to be Jimmy Buckets, or Jimmy Butler, Playoff Jimmy. There's so many nicknames for him, especially here in this playoff series. He is, of course, always going to be the reason why we get this far and getting so close to the finals with the team that we have. It's always going to be about Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Buckets. So again, I'm super happy that this is the fourth Miami Heat Funko Pop, because honestly, he is now, I consider him a franchise player. He is honestly so important to the team, and for him to have his own Miami Heat Funko Pop is honestly amazing. Of course, Jimmy Butler took us to the finals, has taken us to 2 Eastern Conference Finals, and hopefully by this Saturday, if you guys are watching this Saturday or after Saturday, we have made it into the finals, because honestly, the Celtics are looking a little scary. Alright guys, so if you guys want to go ahead and purchase yourself a Jimmy Butler Funko Pop right now, honestly, because of his hype, it's going to cost you anywhere from $20 to $30, depending if you're able to find him. He just has so much hype around him, and you can tell that there's a lot of new hype because of the playoffs, because Pop Price Guide has Jimmy Butler's Funko Pop at $14. Again, it is a common modern Funko Pop, so that's why it's not going to compare to the Dwayne Wade or the LeBron James. But honestly, Jimmy's contributions to the team makes it all worth it, you know? Alright guys, so that about does it for today's video. Again, it was a short one just because I did want to go ahead and show you guys the Miami Heat Funko Pops, especially since we are currently in the Eastern Conference Finals. And even though I'm a Miami Heat fan, I think I'm going to go ahead and drop every Celtics Funko Pop that has ever been created before the Saturday game. So if you guys want to see that video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below what you guys thought about this little series, and what do you thought about the Funko Pops? Which was your favorite one? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much, and we'll see you guys on the next video.